Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It On. Let's see what secrets Xanther had in his laboratory, starting with this one. I've read that before. I'm gonna save the notes for last.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Touch of Mercy. When this +4 Bleed Falcon confirms a critical hit on an already bleeding enemy whose hit points are below 80, and instantly kills the enemy. I think most of our criticals hit for more than 80.
It went splendidly.
A magic sarcophagus with a tight-fitting lid. The locust creature can sleep inside it, unafraid that the swarm will disperse. So does he not have control of the swarm when he's unconscious?
I am prepared. I'll go ahead.
Alright, Xanther Vang's notes. Hefty notebook in a thick leather cover, every inch of which has been nibbled on by insects. There are dark streaks of dried blood on the binding. Documented inside, in small precise handwriting, are the experiments of Xanther Vang. The records mostly describe complex magical processes, the deciphering of which would take several days at least, but there are scattered passages written in less esoteric language. Telepathy, a dead end. I need a way to control the insects directly, with my will alone, bypassing conscious thought entirely. Parasitism, symbiosis. A subject's skin is gradually ingested, replaced by the swarm. Result, failure. How do I stop them from eating through tissue? What is flesh? What is a body part? Letting larvae in the fatty tissues under the effect of indecipherable. The test subjects report pain when the hatching insects pierce through. The next step is to test it on myself. Gradual amputation of the left hand. Phalanx by phalanx. Focus on phantom pains. Success. The locusts take the form of fingers. Only half of the fourth, and all of the fifth finger for now. The locusts are still not completely responsive to my will, but enough to be able to write this with my new hands. The next problem, the brain. Disperse cognition, removing consciousness to the astral plane. The test subject retains awareness when locusts replace up to 2/3 of the brain. Trepanation, success. Vision, unusual effect. Extremely itchy scalp. We'll learn something new. We also learned something new from a book a couple episodes ago. We'll take a look at that in just a second. A diary of a student of the great Xanther the Plagued One. Oh, and we learned something else new. The new guy in his bloody candle stopped me from sleeping again last night. He's trying to get to grips with the ritual before the more advanced students. We'll see how well he studies after I've chucked all his candles in the latrine. Yesterday, we were loading crystals into the machine. Our teacher watched our every movement, and no wonder. None of us have successfully performed the transformation ritual without his oversight. The new boy opened his gob to say something. The Plagued One shut him up quick. I think by sending one of his locusts under the new boy's skin. There's no time for chit-chat when you're working with Nihindrian crystals. They're worth as much as diamonds, and delivered here straight from the abyss. Everything was going fine, except the person in charge of the ritual supplies turned out to be an idiot, like all the ones before him. He forgot to do a quality check on our prime ingredient. Crystals can vary in quality, and transformation requires flawless specimens. One time some lumpen, dull-looking crystal found its way into the machine. The machine broke down, and the subject was blown to pieces. The Plagued One is raging. Once he calmed down and kicked the surviving students out of the lab, we were down by 4. Pity we didn't lose more. I really should smother an extra few of them some night when I get the chance, but I'll get to that later. Now, sometimes I think that what we're trying to do here is pointless. You'd have to actually be Xanther the Plagued One to remember all the details and nuances of the transformation ritual. It's bad enough having to check the crystals, never mind having to hold in your mind all the correct proportions and the minute calibrations of the machines. So far, not one of even the advanced students has completed the transformation process successfully. The demons come out broken, mad, or lame. Maybe I should sneak into the Plagued One's study again and read through his papers. Maybe I'll find something I can use as crypt notes. The entries end here. So I wonder if that student was killed by Xanther, or if that was Zenidra, the woman we spoke to before entering the lab. So this one's from 2 episodes ago. This book grants a +1 caster level in spells from Enchantment School. And this book grants a +1 competence bonus against fear and frightened effects, which is a little redundant in our current party, but it's still a free bonus. Now this book grants a +1 competence bonus to fortitude saving throws against distorted demons. Very specific. Alright, let's do once around the lab. Make sure we don't miss any perception checks. We still have more of the Ivory Sanctum to explore.
Follow my lead.
Oh, it's just an exit. That's a little disappointing.
Ready for anything?
Now let's see what other hazards lie in wait for us. Oh. Okay, it's just... okay. We looted that from Xanther, I think. I just walked past all this loot before? Sure seems like it. Well, that's awfully irresponsible of me.
I finished here. Is there more?
I'm all ears.
The unsung feats behind the Crusades. Ever since the Third Crusade, our Templar brothers, with their true names remain veiled by the dark of anonymity, have served as an example to other followers of Lord Baphomet through their impeccable service. Read of their greatest accomplishments, neophyte, be awed and be inspired. In the year 4664, at the dawn of our service in the World Wound, our brothers began to infiltrate the ranks of those called to serve Mendev and the rest of the mortal world. Crusaders paid no regard to whom they were recruiting, and soon the Templars found the perfect material for their work. One night, 2 orders that shared a Mendevian outpost suddenly discovered irrefutable evidence that both parties had been hobnobbing with the demons, in hopes of saving their hides just before an upcoming surprise attack. The consequences were immediate, and by morning, the army had turned into squabbling packs that had completely shed the veneer of noble ideals in their fight for righteousness. In the year 4665, at the onset of the Third Crusade, a saint appeared in the ranks of Iomede's church, a pure and brave maiden who inspired new warriors. Unsurprisingly, among her admirers was a hot-blooded young man whose adoration went beyond the bounds of virtue. Leading a selfless heart to sin was no easy task, but the Templar had taken lessons from Lucianira's incubi for a reason. Our brother unleashed in the maiden the overwhelming depths of passion and sin, but as soon as the church caught wind of the orgies that were taking place in the heart of the new order, bonfires flared up. Not just for Iomede's ward, but for her followers too, including the brave Templar who had revealed his true face to her on the eve of their execution. In the year 4667, a famed inquisitor, who was particularly enthusiastic about roasting peasants at the stake, suddenly grew despondent. And for good reason. His closest friend opened his eyes to the rampant demon worship right under His Holiness's nose, and the ranks of the Inquisition itself. This butcher had his work cut out for him, and in his great purge, he hanged and stabbed whomever his friend pointed at. Alas, all good things must come to an end, and soon the poor Inquisitor was apprehended and sent to the capital to stand trial. Before his execution, he made futile attempts to call his trusted friend as a witness, yet the friend had gone missing, or maybe had never existed at all. The Templars know how to cover their tracks.
Focus on the goal.
Alright, let's see what lies behind this door.
Rely on me.
We need to heal up Bucephalus.
I will lend you my aid.
Passioni savitur. Pashat savitur. Passioni savitur.
He's a little roughed up. He's in the green. I think we should be okay. The big threats are done.
As it should be.
Both Xanther and Jerebeth.
I finished here.
I will help
Is there
where
more?
I can. Together we stand.
Where'd my notes go? Paper muncher. You haven't seen them, have you? Come on, spit it out. My notebook's gone missing. I had it this morning. All I found was the chewed up cover lying next to Paper Muncher's bedroll. I can let the enemy get its hands on the orders of the great Xanther the Plagued One. Acted like a hero back at the Tower of Estrad. Oh, he's that, guy that escaped us after choking on paper. How can we hope to compete with that heroic feat? Bring a whole wad of documents. Ha ha ha. As a reward, Xanther the Plagued One is going to turn him into a bookworm that walks. Ha ha ha. Hey, who's there? Darn it. We haven't finished our research yet.
They will break against our resolve.
Tap her, move in. We'll have to haste up here.
Take you!
Nice try.
So they're hurting each other by using Fireball. All about it. We're basically immune to fire.
You should have listened to reason.
Not sure why we can't charge here. I'm sure I missed something. Now we can. Not that it matters. There's another enemy over here.
Fiend.
Okay, I didn't have to dispel mirror image. Alright, so he's still alive over there. Good old Nenio. Baphomet the Imprisoned. I learned something else new. We're all children of Baphomet. Read this and pass it on. The story of our master is an example to his followers. A paragon of cunning and doubtless courage that all of us should strive to emulate. Set goals that are beyond your capabilities. So daring that, once you succeed, your dying foes will be shaken and humiliated. Remember that Lord Baphomet was unafraid of challenging one who was not simply his equal, but a god, the accursed Asmodeus, whose staff our master wanted to steal for his beloved Lamashtu. Caught by the devil and betrayed by his beloved mistress, Baphomet was thrown into a maze so twisted and inconceivable that, as the ruler of hell boasted, no one, not even the first of the minotaurs, could hope to find their way out. But our master was not one to back down from a single defeat. With a pentagram branded on his forehead and a black heart burning with vengeance, Baphomet disgraced Asmodeus, not just by escaping the labyrinth, but by taking it with him as well. And to this day, the pentagram of the Lord of Minotaurs remains as a mockery of the god whose pride was used to wipe beneath the bull's tail. Take after Baphomet, risk everything, never break, and trample anyone attempting to trample you. Serve our master well, so that Baphomet's army grows in number, while our enemies grow weaker. Hail Baphomet with deeds insidious and covert. Hail him, hail him, hail him forevermore. The Circle of Loyal Templars. And we got what out of that? This book grants a +1 competence bonus to CMD and CMB. Holy Flaming Orc Devil Axe +3, and Barding of Elder Beasts. Oh, it's heavy armor. I don't think we grabbed that feat, did we? No. But we will on our next level up. This +3 full barding grants its wearer a +4 natural armor enhancement bonus to armor class, and a +3 bonus to CMB against large and bigger enemies. Well, heck yeah. All about it. Plus it's, what, 4 more base armor class? Which I might lose because, hold on. It's only a max dexterity bonus of 1. We currently have 8, so we actually lose 7. I take this off, what do we have? 37. Alright, we've definitely seen that book before. It's not new. Carefully arranged tools and materials for building magical objects. They've clearly not been sitting idle. One of the cultists, a half-elf whose face has gone white with fear, seems familiar to you. In an anguished and yet apologetic voice, he says, "I suppose you won't believe me if I tell you I was just passing by. Why do all these troubles befall poor Telmer? Maybe you can let me go, and I will tell you what we were doing here. I have no desire to risk my life a second time to conceal Xanther's secrets. Have we met before?" Half-elf gives you an affronted look. How could you forget? We met in the Tower of Estrad. Instead of surrendering, I started eating the secret reports from Master Xanther. Yes, I choked on the letter and almost died, but my motives are most heroic, you'll agree. I thought that I had so impressed you with my feat of valor that you decided to let me go. But now it turns out that you don't even remember me. The half-elf huffs, his expression like a sulky child's. What are you doing here? The cultist waves his hand, looking resigned. Xanther the Plagued One ordered us to develop a new type of infectious disease, one that would strike down not only ordinary crusaders, but paladins as well. As you know, paladins are protected from all sorts of afflictions by the blessing of their patron deities, but that just makes the challenge even more interesting. We set to work at our cauldrons and started creating the most horrific toxins. Success was within reach, but then someone mixed up our cauldrons with ones used for cooking. The other cultists tried the food with our unusual seasoning, and well, we soon learned that the Ivory Sanctum is lacking in its latrine provision. Master Xanther flew into a rage and ordered us, those still alive of course, to continue our experiments further away from the kitchen. Half-elf sighs at the injustice of it all. That's such a sad story. Daniel brushes away a tear. First, your mentor orders you to conduct an experiment. Before it's completed, he chases you away so you cannot finish it. That's just terribly unfair. It seems the life of a cultist hasn't been working out for you. The half-elf nods sadly. You can say that again. When I was accepted into the cultists, I was promised power, might, and forbidden knowledge. Look where it's got me. Forced to look after some stinking infectious cauldrons. My hands are all covered with blisters now, and I'm still getting grief over eating those darn letters. Still picking bits out from between my teeth, too. They call me Paper Muncher, when all I did was faithfully serve the great Xanther the Plagued One. Paying no heed to the danger to myself, I tried to hide from the enemy, meaning you, the secret correspondence of the Master. Go wherever you will and begin a new life. Half-elf breaks into ungrateful sobs. And go where? They nearly killed me last time, when I was the only one of my troop to return. They tortured me, The cultist pushes his sleeves back and shows you the hideous red burns. I appear before Xanther the Plagued One and tell him I'm the only survivor again. He'll devour me. Literally. Where am I to go now? Sobbing and wiping his dripping nose on the back of his hand, the cultist turns and wanders away. So you have to worry about Xanther, buddy. You're all set. Oh,
Do not fear. Do
there are
not
enemies afoot. Oh,
waver.
and traps. Now let's not have him come to me. There we go.
I will prove my worth. I'm glad I was useful to you.
Not far.
Can't hide from me.
You called?
Something over there.
I'm trusting you. I sense something. I finished here. Is there more? I finished here. Is there more?
I know what to do.
Please, allow me.
Where is this trap at? All over here.
Something is not right here.
A ton of traps here. Be a little careful.
I'm glad I was useful to you. I finished here. Is there more?
Search for the beauty with your heart,
Alright.
not your eyes.
Alright, what does this do? Oh, Nenio. You guys come over here.
We will win this
Sheila, you come
war.
over here.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
The mortals will be an offering at the hooves of Lord Baphomet. I still want you guys over here.
Fall!
Let's try this way.
You should have listened to reason. Prepare yourself.
Okay, we need to turn that off. Our protections have fallen off.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yes, this is what all these misses. Let's see. 46 armor class, it looks like. Yeah, Steel's attack bonus is 30. She still has to roll a 16 to hit. How about... Attack harmlessly passes through. Wait, isn't he good against... He's not ethereal, is he? What is he? He's an outsider. Precision damage. That's super annoying. Well, my heaviest hitter can't hit him. Who is hitting him? 14 damage. Arushalai did. As long as we can tank him then I guess my archer will slowly pick him off. Sealer also has thundering blows, so yeah, we got it.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Slowly but surely, right?
I will bring down
Oh, Richlai
the
wasn't
divine
attacking there.
wrath.
We got nothing out of that? He didn't drop anything? No experience? Okay. Don't know if the juice was worth the squeeze there, but one less enemy to worry about? I don't know. I should just charge this guy.
I will defend my dream.
This will hurt.
You are beyond redemption!
Oh, I hear... that chime that indicates a holy site is nearby.
I sense something.
What is this? That's one of the bolder things. Glad I moved my characters out from the hallway. I'm assuming that's an instant kill. If it lands.
Interesting. I know the way.
I'm prepared.
Please, be careful.
By traps galore.
I've finished here. Is there more?
My will is resolute.
Oh, another one of these things. Okay. No social.
The goddess protects us.
Go over here, man.
The struggles never cease. I'm glad I was useful to you.
Alright, so think about resting up, because most of our buffs have worn off. How long is this left? 2.5 minutes. So maybe not yet.
The world has suffered enough.
Tilt her up a little bit. She'll be tanking this creature for us. I'm assuming he's going to spawn out this little blue thing here. Like he did last time. A cryptic note. There's no body, no weight, no scent, no sound. 5 transparent fingers squeeze the tree. A group of 6 came before, grasping at its treasure. Only half of them left the place alive. This trophy shield once belonged to an unknown paladin of Baphomet. It has several holes in it, and is partially covered in rust, but it still radiates the holy aura of its previous owner. Armor-fallen paladins, the once gleaming symbols of good deities, have been defaced and befouled. Can't just deface it, you have to befoul it too. Portraits of crusaders who switched to the demon side. The paintings are lying in disarray, and many of them are damaged. Oh, there's a little note here. Another one of these. Why does it keep popping up? This just be a very popular book. Alright, so how do I want to do this? I think...
You are my favorite aide.
Let's park them over
I
here.
will follow my dream.
No reason to pause.
Have Sela here. And then, yeah, we'll try and tank this guy.
Rely on me.
When he comes out. Has her thing fallen off yet? Not yet. About to, though. Let's go ahead and pop it again.
I will lend you my aid.
Alright, quick save. Nenio can activate this.
Oh, yes,
I
what?
think he's Blinding Ray, since it takes so long to kill this guy. Oh, he spawned over there.
Search for the beauty with your heart,
A
not your
bright
eyes.
future awaits us.
We have
Always
haste up,
open
don't we?
to ideas.
I will help where
Alright, see, look, go get him. We can rest after this. I'll go use Mark of Justice as well
They
and try
will
and speed
break
this up.
against our resolve.
I'm here by the will of the great Baphomet. No blade, no magic will end my eternal vigil. We also get a bonus on charging, so let's do that.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you! Now, what am I missing?
Might have my character come out this way, so I can charge him from the side.
You won't survive me.
And then, let's see, we have a couple things with her. Let's go do that. Oh, Nenio, no. No, 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 Nenio. Get back.
I'll remove this obstacle. Desna, guide my hand. Make your peace.
Perfect Strike is gone. Let's see. Use extra attack again because we're about to rest. Oh, there's another Minotaur. Did he see us? I think he saw us. Tila? Oh, she got interrupted because Socio got in front of her. My bad. Sorry. Main character can probably handle these guys by himself.
Calculated risk.
Alright, nope. Bucephalus went down. Or for that, I think we would have been fine. Still think we're fine. A little hesitant to say that, though. We'll see how this goes.
This should do it.
He has fast healing, and he does a ton of damage. I think he'll be okay. And this guy's down, so yeah, we're fine.
Expected outcome.
And even without the mount, he's still a very competent martial class, so. Alright, let's rest up, and then we'll use this holy site to get rid of the corruption. I traveled across almost an entire continent, but I never met a mongrel until you. But I've heard about similar beings that appeared in other parts of the world as a result of other cataclysms, not just the world wound. Really? So we're not the only lucky ones then. I didn't know that. Nobody in our tribe knew that either, it seems. Hey, we got Bismuth back. Always welcome. He tends to block doors. I might put him in the back. Let me rearrange. Put him all the way in the back so he doesn't stop us from getting
I am prepared.
where we need to go.
We will win this war.
So there's far more to this dungeon than I was expecting. I still plan on finishing it this episode, probably no matter how long it goes. But we do have those puzzles to contend with as well.
There's beauty hidden in the darkest places. Too bad no one can see it there.
Adayana. Mosi Travisi. Mosi Travisi. Xanther.
Why should there be no more enemies left in the dungeon after all this buffing? I need to go activate this before we keep buffing, because I can always fail. There we go.
The goddess protects us.
Did I cast it on him or her? Either way, I think I messed up.
You require my unbiased opinion?
We're just gonna do enlarged person here.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Again, the two big bosses are done. I don't think we'll have much trouble going forward.
The world has suffered enough.
Ready to move out?
Will prove my worth.
You are my favorite aide.
So again, Blink you have to be careful with. You cast that last, otherwise you can miss yourself if Blink is on. Like, your self buffs can miss if you have Blink casted on yourself. think it's the only spell with that interaction. At least off the top of my head.
Three of ourselves?
I remember where it's at now. Only lasts 1 round per level, so it's really not worth casting in advance anyway. Alright. Keep trekking.
What a find.
I'm sorry, did that boulder just appear? Oh no, that's the one that we rolled down here earlier. Crap. Alright, barely touched us.
We won't fall here.
Prepare
I swear
yourself.
it.
Alright, I kinda wanna pull back here. I don't wanna risk triggering this trap. We'll take care of this guy. Then we wanna get back. Force him to us so we don't have to risk traversing the trap.
Into the fray!
I finished here. Is there more?
Follow my lead.
Another one of these things, okay. What is, I'll park everybody down here. Then have Sela go activate it.
We stand.
Tried to pop this earlier.
Lend you
So
my
we know it's coming, let's go ahead and do this.
No reason to pause. A bright future awaits.
Let's go do haste as
Let
well.
me help.
Hmm? Oh, yes, what?
Rely on me. The light take you.
You're irrelevant. Mind over muscle.
Alright, fully buffed, not nearly as bad. Oh, some one of these things. I bet you it's another boulder.
That is not far.
Something is
Oh,
not
right next to
here.
that. Everybody fall back real fast.
I'm prepared. I finished here. Is there more?
I will help where I can.
And another puzzle.
I'm glad I was useful to you. It's either us or them.
Oh,
Make
I don't
your
think we fought
peace.
mimics yet, have we? Oh, we did in Canavers. Really shouldn't be a threat.
The inheritor.
But I guess if you're exhausted, you've been through the entire dungeon up to this point. I could see it being a problem. But we just rebuffed, so we should be okay. Light shield of... Excuse me. Light shield of cursed allegiance. This +3 light shield emanates a cursed aura. Whenever an ally adjacent to this shield's wielder is attacked, the enemy must pass a will saving throw against this curse or suffer a -3 attack penalty on the next attack roll. I mean, that's pretty good.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
I put him there,
The
put her
struggles
here.
never cease.
Alright, so it's the same symbols as the other room. We found a few notes, so we have this one. No body, no weight, no scent, no sound. 5 transparent fingers. Oh, I see. That's easy. Right,
Together
so
we
the
stand.
5 transparent fingers. 6 came, only half left alive. Right? Did I do it right? And there's a room here for
I'll
sure.
go ahead.
Can I just walk through it? No.
Fall!
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Alright, let's try stepping on these again. Because these have to do something, right? Hold on, we have that other note that we found as well, but that was in the other room. Alright, so 2 of the same puzzles.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Please, allow me.
Always be ready for the
What
worst.
am I missing? Well, maybe now is a good time to call the episode, and I'll figure out this puzzle off camera, then we'll take care of the other puzzle as well. I felt like I had that in the bag. There was another note that we found as well. Let me just take a quick look. This one. Seek out precious knowledge of others while they pass by it. 3 changes places with 4. So, do I... Okay, I think I see.
No
So where
reason to
we'd select
pause.
3, it's instead 4. That's fine. So we would do 5, 6, and 4.
I'm all ears.
I'm prepared.
Or not.
A bright future awaits us.
Alright, then I'm not
My
sure.
will is resolute.
I thought I had that one in the bag. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I'll fiddle with this off camera. See what I can't come up with. I swore that... Unless we use this other puzzle. The other... This one. Or this one. So let's do it like
Ready
this.
for
Rely
anything.
on me.
So a triangle, upside down, 5 pointed stars. So it's like that. Squares, circles.
The struggles never cease.
A goat, a lizard, and a human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lan? The bartender
Focus.
asked.
We
On the
will
goal.
win this war.
The
Alright,
goddess
so I have
protects
no
us.
idea. I think this is the entire dungeon mapped out, right? That's what it looks like. So, yeah, we just have the puzzles left. So we'll take care of those next time and leave. I don't want to just, like, have you guys here and watch me try to figure this out. So, I don't think it'll be very exciting. Yeah, we'll take care of that next time. We'll leave, head back to Dresden, and go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.